Good morning, welcome back inside the Discovery Loft. I'm in the loft orchard this morning here with Miss Cherry, and I was really excited when I brought her home because I really felt like she was going to bear a lot of fruit here at the loft. And boy, was I right, just not in the way I thought. So we initially brought her home and she had these beautiful large stems, and I was just very excited about her. So it's pretty chilly here still, so we had a really nice day, took her outside, she got knocked over in the wind and both of her large stems bent. And I was like, I was really frustrated, so I grabbed some chopsticks and I tried to brace her back together to see if we could get her to heal. And it worked for a little while we were inside, and she was still continuing to flower and grow, and I was like, oh my goodness, I think we're gonna save her. We're gonna save all of this, growth that she's had this year, and we're gonna heal it, and we're gonna keep growing through these two stems. And we were fortunate enough to have another beautiful day, so I took them outside again, and underneath that warm sun, those two stems just wilted right over. And at first I was really bummed because I was really thinking we were saving those two stems and saving the progress that she had made so far this year. And when she got back out in the heat, they just couldn't hold. So I told the kids we're gonna have to clip it, and they asked what was gonna happen, and I said I didn't know. Again, I'm new to gardening, I've never had an instance like this happen, but I said we're just gonna have to see. So I clipped her. She was no longer taller than the trellis, and it was kind of really hard to look at. You really felt it, oh my God, the setback. You could feel the setback. Put her up in the window, we gave her water, put her in her favorite window with the most sun, and within a couple days, she's grown all of this back. So as I was sitting here this morning, looking over the loft orchard, I thought, just a couple days ago, she didn't even stand above the trellis, and I was feeling like, what a setback. And I realized the fruit here that Miss Cherry is really bringing to the loft is not tomatoes, though I do believe she will flower and eventually have tomatoes. But she's teaching us to trust the process. That part of the process is setbacks, and when the setbacks come, we have an opportunity to hold on to what we're about to lose, or to let it go with grace and continue to trust the process and keep investing in what stabilizes our unit, ourselves, our environment. And she did that. She trusts the process. We fed her, we watered her. Within a couple days, she has all this new growth. And eventually, you won't even see these two old breaks. They'll just become part of the structure that holds her up. So she is bearing the fruit of the lesson that setbacks are not the demise of our future, but part of the process that builds us and who we are. And yeah, there's scars in there, and sometimes they're painful to look at. And I don't know if it was painful for her to feel that. I don't know. But I do know that eventually these scars will be buried beneath the foliage that she has, because she is trusting the process and continuing to grow whether the break happened or not. So it's a lesson for us all to continue going, even when we have made so much progress and had a setback. Sometimes you have to let some of that progress go and reorient yourself, and you might be pretty surprised at what you grow in its place. So Miss Cherry's teaching us big lessons here at the loft. I hope you could learn something from that, gain something from the fruit she is bearing here. I'm so happy to have you here with us today, and we'll see you soon.